What went wrong here?
Well, security experts would tell you that it's too soon to point the blame at anyone specifically, but there are so many issues starting from the videos that were released on social media even before the concert took place. You saw gate crashers. You saw them hijack the VIP entrance to Astroworld, pushing over metal detectors. And one of the insurance experts that wanted to remain anonymous because he works with Astroworld said that this was organized online. So really, where were security, where were the promoters, and even the police officers? Where were they? Why didn't they see these, people organizing this gate crashing online, especially since there were 3 injured during 2019's Astroworld? 3 people were injured for gate crashing. The cops at the time tweeted that the event was not staffed correctly, and the security was lacking. The tweet was later deleted, which now we're curious as to why, of course. That happened in 2019. So with a history of gate crashing, people acting irresponsibly at this particular festival, you do have to wonder why there wasn't tighter security, why there wasn't a larger presence of professionals there to control the crowd. And that doesn't even begin to explain Travis Scott's history with he was arrested in 2015. He was arrested in 2017 for inciting reckless behavior in his crowds at Lollapalooza in 2015. He encouraged people to jump over barricades and to push past security guards. His set lasted all of 5 minutes before organizers cut his mic off and insisted he get off the stage, and he was arrested there. No one was injured, but in 2017 there were several injuries at his concerts. One man fell off the third, he says he was pushed off the third-story balcony and is permanently paralyzed. So, this was just one of those situations where there were so many red flags, and unfortunately, there are 8 people dead, which is insane, and a 14-year-old little boy. A devastating situation. But Travis Scott right now looking like a liability in the industry, and a lot of people are distancing themselves from him.
Kinsey, he could be in a lot of trouble here. I'm just wondering about generally what the feeling is about what happens to him, because, as you say, he kept going, and then there are these rumors about drugs playing their part. Is there any more detail on that?
The reason I didn't mention that is because my source in Houston tells me that the drug story is something that's being pushed by Travis Scott and the organizers to create distance between them and the chaos. So I'm not necessarily pushing that story myself, but just to give your audience some background, a security guard believes that he was pricked with some sort of opioid and passed out. The deaths are being traced to cardiac arrests at this point, so they're trying to determine, could those be related in some way, shape, or form? But my source in Houston believes that this is a story that's really being pushed by the Astroworld organizers to create distance from them and the chaos. But, I have been told by people in the industry that Travis Scott, this is going to humble him, and he has a lot of work to do. And they're not sure if his career will ever be the same after this. I mean, look, in 2019, he did a documentary with Netflix about Astroworld, and they say that 50,000 people, they said 40,000 people showed up in 2018, 50,000 people showed up in 2019, and they suspect that over 50,000 people were there based on all of the gate crashing that took place before the concert started. So there was a lot of hype about this event. People were excited about this event. I mean, it was going to be chaos. And the police chief of Houston met with Travis on Friday and advised him that he was incredibly concerned about the event before the event took place. Travis knew in his head that there were concerns, and he went out there anyway. And you can see video of him continuing to play as people are begging for help. So this is not a good look for the man.
Welcome to the GB News YouTube channel. You can watch us live 24 hours a day, catch up on your favourite shows, and join in the conversation in the comments below.
Don't forget to subscribe and you'll never miss any of our exclusive content.